Hey y'all, this is the Unexpected Wonder back again. This time, y'all see the title. Top 10 Dumbest One Piece Comments. Now, about a week or so back, I did the top 10 dumbest Naruto comments. Okay? Check that out. There was some hilarious stuff, man. Hilarious stuff on that video. Great conversation too. Top 10 dumbest One Piece comments. Now, I've said this often. I am a One Piece addict. But at the same time, you will never see me fanboy One Piece. No. No. Okay? Sure. Looking back, and even at this list, I'm gonna change something real quick on this list now that I really look at it. Anyway, because I realize I dealt with something in a previous video. Okay. Yo, One Piece. Some say the One Piece fandom is the worst of all the big three fandoms. You know, Bleach, even though Bleach isn't big three anymore. Bleach, Naruto, and One Piece. But the Naruto's. But we got the One Piece tards and One Piece tards and One Piece haters. So let me get into this one. Number 10, dumbest comment. Skip the Skypiea arc. I'm already dropping the bombshell on y'all. Skip the Skypiea arc. Skip the Skypiea arc. Why am I adding emphasis? Because first of all, in One Piece, one does not skip arcs. You claiming to be a One Piece fan. Now people have done videos, but I got to get off on this one. You claiming to be a One Piece fan, but you skipping arcs. In the Skypiea arc, okay, it might have been a little long in the anime. Let me tell you, first of all, it's canon. Secondly, it's a good arc. It's not the best of One Piece, but it's a good arc. I think I actually enjoyed that over Thriller Bark. Thriller Bark had some cool effects, but I'm just giving an example. Skypiea added so many cool elements. And what do you know? Lo and behold, those who read the manga know Oda's bringing back some Skypiea arc elements. You know, Jaya Island, the whole, I ain't gonna try to spoil it, but the whole One Piece arc. I mean, we met a nail up in there, and a root god, the so-called god in with the Goro no Mi, the Rumble fruit, man with the lightning powers. Okay, I mean, we see our first thing with hockey. We didn't know it was hockey at the time. It was mantra, before we heard the willpower mantra. That was cool. We saw another species in the One Piece world. That was cool. We hear about the moves. I mean, there was so much introduced. I mean, Bellamy gets one-shotted. I mean, so many epic moments. Luffy, we see some things about Luffy knowing basic chemistry and all this and that. I mean, just epic Zoro quotes. I could go on and on. Skip the Skypiea arc. I don't understand it, man. I don't understand it. Honestly, that was if you want to talk about a solely One Piece arc, like no copying any other thing, Skypiea was a solely One Piece arc. Okay, solely. There was let me move on. Number 9, Monkey D. Dragon is weak. Now, for those who don't know or don't quite understand who Monkey D. Dragon is by this point, let me break it down for y'all simplified. Monkey D. Dragon is Monkey D. Luffy's father. Okay. Apparently, he wasn't in Luffy's life because Luffy apparently didn't even know he had a father when Monkey D. Garp, his grandfather, told him. Monkey D. Garp is Monkey D. Dragon's father. Okay, so it goes Monkey D. Garp, then Monkey D. Dragon, then Monkey D. Luffy. Now, Monkey D. Garp is a vice admiral of the Marines, kind of retired now. Monkey D. Dragon is the leader of the Revolutionary Army. Monkey D. Luffy is on his way to becoming Pirate King. He's one of the most notorious pirates in the world. Monkey D. Dragon, he's the most wanted man in the world. Now, some may say, "Oh, we haven't seen his abilities yet." So that would mean he's weak. How? We haven't seen Kaido or Big Mam's abilities yet, but they're 2 of the 4 Yonko. We haven't seen, there was an introduce of a new admiral up in there. We haven't seen his ability. But we haven't seen the Gorosei. We haven't seen several characters in One Piece, in the One Piece world. And there may be others. I mean, there was some reveals during the Punk Hazard arc. The brokers. We haven't seen them. But we're supposed to expect them to be weak. Most wanted man. That means he has to have some strength. And if you want factual evidence that this man has to have some strength. I mean, he stopped Smoker back in Logtown. That's like, Smoker was just captain level at this time. But here's some factual evidence. Number one, Bartholomew Kuma. Bartholomew Kuma. One of the Shichibukai was under him. One of the strongest Shichibukai. Many would say top 3. Some say the strongest. I don't agree. Either Dracula Mihawk or Don Quixote do Flamingo. But, Bartholomew Kuma right up there. We got Ivankov. Emperor Ivankov from, the Newcomer Island. We will see these two. And they are under Monkey D. Dragon. And they're ridiculously strong. Some of the strongest in the One Piece world. Telling me Monkey D. Dragon's weak? Dudes ain't even putting Dragon up there in they tops of the One Piece world. I don't care if we haven't seen them. The fact that Oda hasn't even shown him yet, you have to put him up there. This man's gonna be strong. Come on, man. Look at his father and look at his son, yo. Come on, get out of here. Number 8. Nami is a terrible character post time skip. Let me repeat that. Nami, okay, the navigator for the Straw Hat crew, is a terrible character post time skip. This is the kind of retardation you will see from people just hating or so-called fans who don't even understand basic literary concepts. How in the world is Nami a terrible character post-time skip? I enjoy her more. Like, she has matured post-time skip. She's not beating up her crewmates as much. She showed, great. She's by far the most character growth out of all the Straw Hats, that's for sure. Compared to what she was at the beginning of the series and the now, how she cares about it, she cares about the crew she loves, all this, that. She shows her maternal side. I mean, on the Punk Hazard arc, she's determined. She doesn't just cower away so much. She's not just going to go out there and fight. She doesn't cower away. She's strong. She's physically strong. There's so much about Nami. So many, they get on fan service. Oh, get out of here, man. Get out of here, yo. Y'all want to talk about fan service? Don't bring it to One Piece. Yeah, there's a little bit here and there. She's a pirate. As people have said, she's a pirate. Moving on. Number 7. Alabasta was a boring arc. Again, I could just face slap all day long in this one. Alabasta was a boring arc. What y'all watching? Okay, it dragged a little bit. But let me just break down some key events. Luffy versus Princess Vivi, one of Luffy's defining moments, which I made in a video about top 10 Monkey D. Luffy moments pre-time skip. You had Luffy taking on Sir Crocodile. It was Crocodile time, but Sir Crocodile taking down his first Shichibukai. Huge. I mean, Luffy could have died. We get Nico Robin. We get doggone the whole. Luffy unconsciously telling Zoro to save Captain Smoker, the White Hunt. Tashigi's decision making. I mean, the battles with the Straw Hats. There was a war going on. So much hype, dog. I mean, we see some. Oh my goodness, there's just so much, just glorious stuff in the Alabasta. Alabasta was a boring arc, man. You shouldn't even be watching One Piece if you think that. Get out of here. Number 6, Luffy never loses. Yo, I actually heard, not just one person, I just read it. More than one person has said Luffy never loses? The haters have spoken. The haters have spoken. Let's see. How many times do I go back? Did he lose in the East Blue Saga? I'm trying to remember. I cannot recall a loss in the East Blue Saga. But, let's see. Lost to Crocodile twice on Alabasta. Just Alabasta. Oh, there you go, right there. Let's see. Skypiea. He lost, I believe, twice. That counts for 4 right there, right? Let's see. We moving on. Post Skypiea. I believe what we have. Water 7. Water 7. He loses to CP9. Yeah, that's 5 losses right there. Let's see. Thriller Bark. Yeah, he lost. Okay, that's 6 losses. Sabudi. The whole crew got wrecked. A complete annihilation. They got completely destroyed. I mean, they got separated. That's 7 losses. Can we go to Impel Down? He lost to Magellan. He did lose that fight to Magellan. He had to retreat. That's 8 losses. I'm just counting y'all down right now. Let's see, where we at now? We at the, what? Marine 4 War. He lost Ace. What was that, 9? We at 9 now. Almost got killed in the process as well. Fishman, nothing. Oh, Punk Hazard. He loses to Caesar Clown. That's 10. 10 times. I broke it down for y'all. There may be 1 or 2 more. I forget. 10 times Luffy loses. Monkey D. Luffy loses. Luffy never loses. Get out of here. Luffy's one of the most losing protagonists you'll ever come across. But he's still beastly. People forget. Revisionist history kills, man. Number 5. Monkey D. Luffy is a dumb character. I made a video about this. How he is not a dumb character. Go check that out. I forget how many videos back. But go check that one out, man. I will just say 3 parts of this right there. Just 3 points. Number 1. Luffy is naive at the beginning of the series. Remember, the dude is 17 years old. Okay, remember that. I mean, it ain't too much of an excuse, but he's still a teenager. Okay. He's naive. His leadership, I mean, I could say, like I said, I don't want to drag this question on, but it's just dumb. The fact that people say Luffy's dumb. Number 2, he doesn't care about a lot of things. Fishman Island, prime example. He doesn't care about slavery and racism. He doesn't care. He's about freedom. He does what he does when he wants to. He simply doesn't care. It doesn't make him stupid. He just doesn't care. Well, he does not care. How does that make you dumb just because you don't care? He's a bit naive. His naivete is running off. And number 3, he is a bloody fighting genius. He is a fighting genius. Almost Goku level. Okay? Some say he's not a fighter. Get out of here. Look at the man's fights. Look at the wide variety. Look at his adaptability. Look how he's adapted with his devil fruit. Because that wasn't just, there wasn't no Logia. Okay, even though Logia is hard to use, as Tashigi showed in Smoker's Body. At the same time, Logia, a lot easier to learn to use. Zoan, a lot easier to learn to use. Paramecia, especially the Goma Goma no Mi, okay, the rubber fruit. Think that thing's easy to use? Look at the gear. He made gear 2nd, gear 3rd. A lot of people like myself believe he's gonna make a gear 4th and gear 5th. The fact that he mastered the basics of hockey in a year and a half when Dark King Silver's Rayleigh himself said, nah, people can't learn in 2 years. I could go on and on. Next. Number 4. Now this came out, I'm just gonna prep y'all. This came out, what is it, a couple months back now? Here it is. Hear me out here. Don Quixote do Flamingo is stupid. Now I'm not gonna spoil it for those who are anime only viewers, but let me just tell you something. Something happens at the end of the Punk Hazard arc. Those who read the manga will definitely remember this, or at least you should. Doflamingo. It seems like he gets screwed over. I never lost faith in Doflamingo. Please. And now, if anyone knows what's happening in the manga now, Doflamingo is a bloody genius. Let's just leave it at that. Doflamingo is stupid. Just these dumb comments. And I think that was from, so-called One Piece, the so-called One Piece fans. Just be killing me, man. Just killing me. Number 3. Monkey D. Luffy has not surpassed Monkey D. Garp. and in parentheses, I guess I can say modern Monkey D. Garp. Look, like I said, Garp is his grandfather, okay, his granddad. You know, Garp is the one who kind of trained Luffy when he was young. We've seen Garp since the beginning. We've seen him, you know. Are you okay? Has Luffy surpassed Garp in his prime? Hell no. Hell no. Nah, he ain't quite that level. Okay. Garp in his prime was pretty much Fleet Admiral level. Pretty much. Even though he was just at Vice Admiral, he was pretty much Fleet Admiral level. Okay. At least Admiral. At least Admiral. If not Fleet Admiral. Okay. Garp the hero. What the thing is, man, Modern Garp is old. Him and Sengoku have stepped down for good reasons, okay? Sengoku, the former Fleet Admiral, you know, pre-time skip for Akainu and all that. Look at Luffy, like, just look at Luffy post-time skip. Hasn't even gone all out. Just handling business, yo. 50,000 fishmen drop. Conquers Haki like it was nothing. It was nothing, you know. The only thing he's got to really work on, I mean, he's got to work on other, but his Bushido Haki, Armaments Haki right now, you know, that game, you know, he can still be cut and stuff. But to tell me Luffy couldn't take his Gramps right now, come on, y'all. Garp's strong and all, but really? What feat has Garp shown in his older age? Let's get logical, people. Come on, One Piece Fandom. Gotta think out here. Number two. Now I'll tell you my previous one, and as I'm scratching it out, and tell you what it's replaced with. It was Trafalgar Law is OP, but I dealt with that in the previous video, and I'll tell y'all what it is now. Replacing that Trafalgar Law is OP is indeed Ichiro Oda is a god. Ichiro Oda is God. Ichiro Oda is the god of manga. All that connected. Look, man, I love Oda's masterpiece. That is One Piece. It's a masterpiece. And those who say it isn't a masterpiece, you need to learn literature. Now, he's not no god of shonen. No. He's wrote one out of this world series. Phenomenally good. But there are flaws, you know. Some may say, you know, I can't really, you know, they're minuscule to me, the flaws in One Piece, but there are flaws. You know, the story at times gets quite basic, even though he does he does a lot of phenomenal literary techniques. You know, the framework of it is kind of basic. Let's get real, ladies and gents. It is kind of basic. I can give you several examples of, you know, people would often throw out Berserk, you know, as being, we talk about story-wise, better written. Definitely. You know, I'll throw in Holy Land. I'll throw in Magi Labyrinth, the Magic better written. As far as the story-wise. Not necessarily all the elements that Oda uses, but just storyline-wise, you know. Do I want to go in there? I'll just leave it at that right now. But Oda a god. Come on, y'all. Y'all just need to stop. People, look. That's that One Piece tar. That One Piece tarness. Just stop. Some dudes like I've heard Cole provide. I think he jokingly said that, but some people legitimately mean that. Just stop that foolishness, y'all. Just stop. We crying, and I felt bad, you know. Oda, I mean, I'm One Piece addict, you know. I want my One Piece, but when Oda was in the hospital, some dudes were going crazy. Just slow your roll. Slow your roll. It's just a manga. Remember that at the end of the day. I mean, I love me some manga and anime. But slow your roll. Now, top comment. Let's see. I wonder if anybody knows what it is. One Piece doesn't get good until the Water 7 arc. Do I really need to speak on that ridiculousness, that hypocrisy, that One Piece skip all the way through 200 some episodes? One Piece does. Look, Water 7 arc was good, but Water 7 arc, Enies Lobby, I definitely enjoyed it. Enies Lobby. I think Enies Lobby is one of his best arcs in One Piece. Water 7 arc was not one of the best. Was not I would not place that in top five arcs of One Piece. I wouldn't. Water 7, what made Water 7 so good? You needed all that before Water 7. The whole thing with Luffy and Usopp. Luffy versus Usopp. The Going Merry. Robin. Nico Robin. And all that there. You know, okay, with the thing with Frankie, you know, he's introduced new characters. But I guarantee you wouldn't have felt the connection properly that you should have with Water 7 if it wasn't for the whole East Blue saga and the grand line up until that point. With the journey we've had with the Straw Hats. That foolishness that people come to telling people to skip arcs, telling them to go all the way to Water 7. You won't even know what these characters are about, y'all. Dog, you won't even have your father. Like, oh my, I'm just gonna leave it at this before I go off too long into this video. Like I said, this is the top 10 dumbest One Piece comments. Y'all know more series, more videos will be to come. Give me a like, comment, subscribe. Tell me y'all thoughts. Give me your video suggestions. Tell me if I'm off base. You know, tell me if I'm out in left field. You know, off my rocker. You know, do what you do. Just be respectful. Alright, y'all. Have a beautiful day. Peace. Beautiful night as well.